Hello everyone, my name is Jordan, also known as Scraps, and today I want to teach you guys something that I've been working on. It's a Shrewd pad. I normally don't teach pads, but this one I think it's very simple to make and there's not a lot to bring out the nice crispy melody of this pad. Anyways, have a listen and I'll show you guys how to make this. Alright, so one of the first things we want to do is we want to throw in a blank instance of Maelstrom. And I want to zoom in here. Okay, so for our first oscillator, we're going to set this to a square 16th. I'm going to set it somewhere here in the middle of the index, so about 78. And I'm going to go to the envelope now. I'm going to throw up the decay and all the way. And for the attack and release, we're going to take those up to probably around 62 or 62. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say square 16th? I meant a saw 16th. So I want that to be a little bit more attack-ish, so that way it actually takes a little bit more time to sweep in. Okay, so 76 for that. I'm going to turn on my route to shaper, even though we're not really going to use any of this, so turn it all off. And I'm just going to route, oh, didn't mean to do that, just route all the oscillators out. I'm going to turn on my second oscillator because that's all we need to do for the first one. And for my second oscillator, I'm going to set this to a saw 16th as well. I'm going to pitch it up an octave. And for the decay, throw that up there and just basically copy the same pattern but just down here. So about 70, I think it was like 72. 71 should be fine. Same thing for the release, throw it up there, but not too much because we don't want it to ring out. For the sensitivity and the velocity, I'm just going to basically take these down a little bit. So to velocity to level A, -6, velocity to B, +7, the filter envelope, +6, and for the mod, I'm going to throw up the index all the way. And the shift, I'm going to actually take that to 14. And that's pretty much the pad. The Shrewd pad. If you want, you can actually turn it into a sidechain, and I'll show you how to create that. So what I want to do is, in order to create like a basic sidechain of this patch, we're gonna throw on, it's a little bit of cheating, but I don't really care. So we're gonna throw on an M-class compressor, and for this instrument, I'm gonna hold shift and throw on a redrum, and I'm gonna hit tab to flip it over. I'm going to take the outs from 9 and just plug them into the sidechain right there. And for number 9, I'm gonna select a basic kick. Now these kicks can be found in the Kong drum patches. It'll be sounds and samples, just like here. And I'm gonna just pick a random kick. I like this tight 4/4, so we're gonna throw that in there. And I'm gonna throw this on 1, 5, 9, and 13. I'm going to right click on this redrum or control click if you do not have a right clickable mouse. Copy pattern to track. And now I'm just going to take this all off. Okay, So as you can see in the sequencer, we have a little bit of a kick drum pattern. That's good. That's gonna be for the sidechain. Next, I'm going to basically throw on a vocoder. So it's a BV512, set it to 4-band, set it to equalizer, and I want to take it down to probably about -8. Gives you a little bit of darker tone. Oh, and my bad, I forgot to reselect the first combinator so that way we can hear what we're doing. Next, I'm going to throw on a saturator. You can either use Scream 4, so I'll show you with Scream 4 first. So I'm just gonna turn P1, set it to tape, turn up the damage, and P1 throw that up all the way. Take the master back a bit. So it sounds a little bit squashed and distorted, so I'm just gonna take P1 and P2 all the way back again. Okay, never mind. To do this basically, just set it to tape, and that's it. So you get a little bit more distorted sound. You can set the compressor P2 up all the way, so you get a lot less of that damage or distortion. But that's with Scream. What I use is actually a soft tube saturation knob, and I just turn it up a bit and set it below. It gives it a little bit more of a clean, distinct saturation feel. But to tidy this all together, I'm going to throw on an M-class stereo imager. I'm going to set the low band to wide and the high band to mono. And for the crossover frequency, I'm going to set it to 400 Hertz. Next, I'm just going to throw on a basic M-class maximizer, turn it off limiter, set release to slow, turn on soft clip, and set the amount for the soft clip to 100. So there you go. The Shrewd pad is made for darker atmospheres. So yeah. So I'll check you guys out in the next tutorial for another crazy synth. Peace.